everyone, it's Norma, and it is what I am burning now in July. And of course, it's the heat of the summer, and the temperatures are getting warm, and we've had a few days in the 90s. We haven't had a lot of rain. I really wish it would rain, but of course, July just conjures up images of beaches and sand and water and sun, fun in the sun. And I want scents that will just kind of be refreshing. So for the most part, I put away my florals. The exceptions will always be in my bedroom. And I got a lot of citrus going on, and I have to say I'm really enjoying it. For the most part, everything that I have going this month is doing really well so far. A few notable exceptions. Most of the things I have going are candles I've burnt before, but I have some new things too. So let's get started. As far as decor, I really didn't change much around. So if you saw my What I Am Burning in June video, I think pretty much everything is the same. There may be a couple little changes, but for the most part, it's the same. So this is just a random jar I have in Midnight Lilac, and I just had it out. I was going to burn it, I think, in April, and then I didn't have a place for it, and I was like, I just want to burn it and be done with it. Basically, it's scentless. I can't really smell it, which is probably okay, because I think if I could smell it, I probably wouldn't be too happy. It doesn't really smell like lilacs to me. It almost has like a hint of cologne. It's a little bit of a slow burner, but it hasn't been doing too bad. A little bit of tunneling. But yeah, I'm just burning it to be done. So it doesn't even warrant having a pretty container to put it in. Which is a shame, because I really love the label. I mean, the Midnight Lilac and the picture, the name and the picture go very well together. But yeah, I won't be repurchasing that one, even if it is not, I don't think it's available anymore. I'm not sure. In my votive holders, I have Lake Sunset, and I just started a homemade tart in Lake Sunset. Now over here in my Nusset lantern, my door broke. I have it over here. I haven't tried to fix it. Some people in my Facebook group suggested I should try like liquid nails, and I don't own any, so eventually I have to try to remember to pick some up. Now this is a new candle for me. This is in the scent Gardenia Petals from Goose Creek, and when I first lit it, I didn't notice that one of the wicks had gone out. This is the bane of my existence. I love the one wick candles, but for summertime, the 2 wicks just suit my lifestyle better, because you can get a wax spool quicker, because you're out enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air. You don't want to be sitting at home waiting for a 1 wick. So I have a lot of 2 wicks going on this month. And the positive side is I can get a wax spool quickly. I don't have to deal with tunneling candles. The downside is if I trim 1 wick too short, it tends to go out, and so I'm always like babysitting my wicks, which drives me crazy. So that's what happened here. Now I do like this scent. It's not a true gardenia scent. To me, it has a spiciness that reminds me more of like stargazer lilies or carnations. So it's like a gardenia with that spicy lily or carnation note. I think there's like a hint of sandalwood in here too. It's a nice scent. It's not like a straight up floral gardenia. It's more of I think I would definitely consider it more of like a bedroom scent, because you have that sandalwood in there. And right now obviously I have it in my bathroom. But you can see that this candle is actually beautiful when you buy it. And you get it, and before you light it up, it's just white wax. It's so beautiful. It's got a beautiful picture of a gardenia, but as you can see, the wax is brown now, so that kind of detracts from the beauty of it. Thank goodness it's in a hurricane, so you can't really notice it that much. Okay, over here in my tall dresser, In the pillar holders, I have 2 wick tumblers in Lake Sunset, and as you can see, they're doing great. I did have some issues with them once again, with the 2 wicks having one trimmed too short and going out, and I'm not noticing it, but I've managed to correct them. You know, I've said this before, I don't really get too much of a throw with the 2 wick tumblers in Lake Sunset, and I had actually meant to turn these into tarts, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to try burning them again, see how they do. And I may still turn them into tarts because I actually really have a few more candles going on in this room that I really want to right now, because it is summer and it gets hot. And in the tea light holder here, I have something new. This is a tea light that I just got from Root in the scent Gardenia Violet. And they were on sale, and I purchased them because I just kind of want to see how the tea lights perform. So this is my first burn, so I can't really comment on that. But so far, I mean, it seems doing well. At least, you know, the wick didn't die out, which is a problem I sometimes have with the Yankee tea lights. Okay, so this dresser's kind of blazing away here. And the vase holders, I have Goose Creek Sunset Sparkle. I have one on either side going. As you can see, got a good wax pull going. The flame's doing good, but it's not super crazy. Let's see how the other one is. Yep, this one's doing fine too. And then on the plate, I have a 3 wick in Vanilla Bean by Henri Bendel. They were having a sale on their website, and it was 50% off. Normally it's $65. Yeah, I know. And then they went from 50, they added an extra 10% off the 50%. And I had already ordered 3 of these when they were 50%, and I was so tempted to order more. But I didn't. And that one's doing really, really well. I do like this scent. It's like a vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood type blend. It's perfect for a bedroom. And I do get a throw with it, but it's more of a background scent. So I'm kind of experimenting, trying it with you know, different scents. So I have like the Sunset Sparkle, which I got these at Burlington Coat Factory either last summer or the summer before. And I mean, I can smell it when I stick my nose in it, but it's not throwing that well. And I seem to remember it doing better before. So I don't know if it's just because I got too much going on or what. So I'll have to experiment with that. And then this is another Henri Bendel in the scent Cashmere. And this is the $4.99 candle that Victoria's Secrets had out for their semi-annual sale. So I figured since I ordered so many, I could probably burn at least one this month. So I think the cashmere and the vanilla bean blend really well together. I think all the scents I have going here blend well. The Sunset Sparkle, vanilla bean, cashmere, and like sunset. It's just which one will win out, or will they all blend together? I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay, then over here in my computer room, I have one of the few Yankee Candle 1 wicks going in Tutti Frutti. This is one that I picked up during the Tutti Frutti glitch. And what do I have in the votives? Because I ran out of, I had cherry lemonade votives in here, but I ran out, so now I have early sunrise. And of course I have the same thing going on the opposite side of the desk. I had Yankee Candle Tutti Frutti and votives in early sunrise. Okay, then in my hall bathroom I have another Goose Creek candle, and this is in the scent Black Amber Plum, and I am really enjoying this scent, you guys. I had purchased a large jar when it was released last year. I think it was in the fall, but I never got around to burning it. So recently Goose Creek had a $8 sale on their medium jars. So I ended up picking a couple of my favorites and a couple of these because I could tell I would like it just based on the cold. I knew I was going to like it. And I'm really, really glad I did because I do love it. It's just a warm plum smell with the sandalwood, so it's not too fruity. It's just a nice combination. And since this is in my hall bathroom, I thought it would be a nice transition from my bedroom, which I have like the vanilla, sandalwood, patchouli type scents going on, and my main room where I have a lot of fruit and citrus. So I thought it would be a nice transition in case the scents kind of mingled and met in the hallway. Okay, then on my stove, we have a candle. This is one that I picked up from Home Goods. It was either last summer or the summer before. It may have been the summer before. And this is a DW Home candle in the scent, what is it called? Hang on a second. Blueberry Lemon. I had a second one. I had to grab it and take a look at it. So this is DW Home and Blueberry Lemon. And it should be called Blueberry Lemon Muffin because that's what it smells like. I mean, you definitely get the muffin note in here. And then you get the blueberry and the lemon. It's a delicious, delicious, delicious smell on cold. Unfortunately, burning it, I'm not really picking up anything. But it does look pretty in that turquoise jar, so I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed I can't smell it though, because trust me, on the cold, it's really, really delicious. Okay, so in this holder, I have, oops, there we go. I told you this is what happens. Darn 2 wicks. This is a Colonial scent, an 8-ounce jar in the scent guava and papaya. And it's basically just looking pretty in my jar. I can't smell it too much because I have something else that's just like filling the room. But it's just a nice blender candle. And I thought the red color looked really pretty. See, doesn't that look pretty? And I had the same thing going on the other side of the room. Let's just see if this wick, oh, that wick went out too. Okay, so I got that second wick lit. Let's hope it stays lit. Okay, then over here in my baker's rack, I just have some votives going in Yankee Candle's Margarita Time. And it was like really hard pressed to come up with enough votives for my votive holders. I'm basically out of summer fruit type votives once what I have going is done. I have like one or two here or there of some things, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the month. Well, I know I have some coconut ones. I have some coconut base, so maybe I can use those. But I'm not going to go buy any. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm not going to go buy any. I'm just going to have to make do with what I have, even if I have to go with unscented tea lights or something. But yeah, so Margarita Time, which is being permanently discontinued. It was part of the semi-annual sale. And so if it's something you guys like, if you find it, grab it. Okay, so over here, I have tea lights going in early sunrise, and it's really drafty over here. You can probably hear my furnace going, so I sometimes have a hard time keeping things lit over here, even the tea lights. So that is why in this holder I have a acquiesce candle in ginger mango. And even though the illumilids don't really fit on here, I just kind of have them balanced on the top because it's so drafty that even though the candle's in a hurricane, the flames were going crazy and going out on me. So it really, really helps with having the illuminate there to keep the draft out. And this one's doing pretty well. I have one on each side here, and this is the second time I've tried the scent. The first time I got it, I had it in the bathroom, And frankly, I can't smell it. I can't even really smell it now. I don't know if it's because they're old. These were some that I had picked up at Home Goods back in December when a lot of these were on sale. But I figured, the ginger mango kind of goes with all the citrus stuff I have going on now. And I have to say, it looks really pretty in those brown jars. At first, I wasn't a big fan of the brown jars. I was thinking, well, that, brown, it's just kind of, color for fall, but it looks kind of warm and inviting. And yeah, I kind of like the way it looks. So I'll put up with the fact that I can't really smell it. Now, I can get a faint smell when I stick my nose in it, but I think basically the scent is gone. And there it is in all its glory, the Bath & Body Works pineapple. I just love the way this looks. And I have a Goose Creek candle in there. This is grapefruit and mandarin. And I'm glad to see that both of the wicks are going, because the one wick here was really struggling earlier, and I was afraid it was going to be out by the time I filmed the video, but it looks like it's holding its own. Got a beautiful wax pool going, beautiful grapefruit citrus type of scent. Oh, I love that pineapple. Okay, and here's the pineapple from last year, which I still love, but I can only fit a Bath & Body Works 3-wick in it, not a large jar like you just saw on the other one. And this one I have sparkling pear Riesling, which I originally had something else in here. I think it was Georgia Peaches, because I don't have a whole lot of fruit candles from Bath & Body Works. But it's like, I'm not going to run out and buy something special. I'm going to use what I have. So I kind of scrounged around. And I could have thought, I sworn I had like Pomelo Paradise or something, but I guess I don't. So sparkling pear Riesling was it. And I got enough of them. I might as well burn it and enjoy it. And of course, it needs no explanation. I think everyone's familiar with this candle. It's doing great wax pull. I've had no issues with the flames, no puny wick syndrome. Throw was great. In the tea light holders, I have tea lights in Kringle Pink Grapefruit, and they are doing really well. The Kringle tea lights are really expensive, but they're really nice. I really like their tea lights. Okay, over here on one side of my TV, this is Colonial candle in the scent Grapefruit Hibiscus, and I've done reviews and talked about this one. It's doing great. I was really worried because the first couple burns I had some puny wick syndrome going on, and I was like, oh no. But I just kept burning it, and it somehow worked itself out. I didn't have to scrape any wax out or anything. I just let it go. And now it's doing perfect, just absolutely perfect, no complaints. And as you can see, I have another one going on the same side. Now, now this one looks like it's having a little bit of residue here, but for the most part, it's doing really well. Give it another hour, it'll be fine. Now, Grapefruit Hibiscus is a pretty good thrower, but I have to say it's got a lot of competition with the next candle you're going to see, and that is, pan over here, the Kringle candle Pink Grapefruit. Oh my goodness. I reviewed this candle last year, and I had just one going, and it did really well. It was one of the few candles that could scent my great room, and now I have 2 of them going, and I have to say my room is just filled with grapefruit yumminess. Now, of course, I have the Goose Creek Grapefruit and Mandarin going. I have the Colonial Grapefruit and Hibiscus going, but this cabinet is next to my couch, and when I'm sitting on my couch, this is what I smell. And it just smells, oh, there we go, look at that. I'm telling you, these 2-wick candles drive me crazy. See, this is what happens to me all the time. But anyway, even with the one wick, I can still smell it, and it smells fabulous. And let's see, this one's doing better, yeah. And it's got a wax pool going. Yeah, can you see that? So it's just doing great. And tea lights are also Kringle candle, pink grapefruit. So, and I got a melt going here. Looks like that tea light is struggling. This is Colonial candle, grapefruit and hibiscus. So yeah, the grapefruit is really, really doing well. It just smells just nice and juicy and fresh in here. And so I'm really enjoying this. And we got the coffee table, and then we're going to be done. Okay, as you can see, it's still daylight out. You know, of course, it's July, so it stays light out a lot later. And in the hurricane, I have Yankee Candle Margarita Time. And I have to say, it can't compete with the Kringle grapefruit. There's just no way. I can't even really smell it. But I figured, you know, it's lime. What the heck? Let it do something. And then in the votives, what do I have in here? Bahama Breeze. So these are the end of my Bahama Breeze votives that I purchased, I think like 3 years ago, and I've just never used them. So as I mentioned, you know, I'm kind of out of fruit scented votives for summer. You know, I don't have any more tropical ones. I don't know what I'm going to do. I could have sworn I had a bunch of Colonial candle, grapefruit and hibiscus votives. I thought I had ordered like a couple dozen, but I either used them up last year or I can't find them. So I would have to, you know, do a little hunting to see if maybe I just put them in some other place that I don't remember doing. But anyway, there you guys have it. That is what I am burning in the month of July. If you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below. And have a blessed day. Mambo, stop rubbing your head against me. You're gonna make me shake the camera.